once again on the inside, gets to the back bumper of Jensen playing defense. There he goes.
That's what I like. This isn't just a waste expo, show off the fanciest, nicest trucks. There's tidbits that the speakers and the guys walking around here are giving away that if you just open up your ears a little bit, open up your mind to it, you come in thinking like very clearly, like let's hear what everybody has to say.
Yep.
Not just the biggest spenders, not just the biggest, guys in business, because it really can. One little thing can just completely change the business next year for you.
Yep. Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is Josh again with American AF Dumpsters here in Waxahachie, Texas today. Dropping off this 30-yard can here at the, I don't even know what this is, but anyways, they're not here. They told me they want it in the grass, so I'll put it in the grass, but so I can grab it in case it rains. Just like this. I'll take a quick picture, send it over to him. Easy, it's Monday. I actually like Mondays. Get back to work, even though I never really stopped working. Had a job on Saturday. I came in to fix one of the hoses on this truck that was messed up, and then Sunday I had a live load. It's supposed to be 45 minutes max. Took about an hour, a little over an hour and a half. Carrollton, which is good because I needed the cans, so I couldn't drop it off. Not Carrollton, where was I? Flower Mound. I was in Flower Mound. There we go. Let's take a quick picture. Oh, my bladder. My bladder's so full. Get out there. Truck, let's go to Midlothian. Alright, let's pull up here a little bit. I gotta make a phone call here in a second. It's crazy how many people try to take advantage of a situation from like a fellow person passing away in our industry, and like these lowballers that come in and think that they could just lowball the crap out of the family of the guy who passes away. It's kind of a shame, but dealing with that a little bit this morning. Cool, all picked up. 3018, we are Audi 5000. Oh, beautiful driveway. Bet you it's really nice when the leaves start turning green. Damn, Dave's got to go like a whole quarter mile. Ah, I hit the branches. Dave said he's been running. Run, Forrest, run! I'll stop short. Oh, damn! Mr. +1.
Oh, I passed the truck.
Bro, I can't find anything less than like 20 grand. Okay, sounds good. All right, let's go a little bit at an angle here. Better not hit me with that swing.
You are watching a master at work.
They good there? All right, cool. That'll work. All right, you're all set. No problem.
Thank you.
We just said nothing goes over the top of it.
Yeah.
And you're all set. Have a good one. All right. Easy. Easy. So let's go. All right, so we are back at the office, and as you see, off we go, because tax man's got to get his money. So I got to go pay some taxes now.
Yeah.
All right,
We did a lot of business with you guys, and I don't think you guys maybe had a chance to maybe follow up and kind of get it kind of taken care of. So I just want to reach out to you and let you know the lines are still down a little bit, and I've got families over there. It's tied to our church, and so just wanted to see how you guys may want to about helping them get this taken care of.
yeah, so I was under the understanding that it was not even it wasn't a power line. We were kind of just waiting to see what kind of line it was, or if they were disturbed at all as far as like their cable or anything. Everything's working as normal, and if it is, then we could just go up there and cut it. It's probably those old fold lines that they have that hang really low.
Yeah, it probably is, but none of these guys are electricians, and I don't want to
Gotcha. Okay.
task them with that. The line's hanging down, you can't even drive underneath it. So
Okay.
it's probably super minor, and if it is, man, I'm not trying to jam you guys up. I just want to make sure it's safe for them. And
No worries at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. If not, it definitely won't be today, but I think we'll head out there. I'll have a guy head out there tomorrow and get it taken care of.
Yeah, sounds good, boss. Appreciate your time.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Have a great one.
Bye. That was Rudy. Rudy took down a power line. It's not a power line. It's I've done it several times, so it is what it is.
Yes, sir.
What up?
What's going on?
Hey, that the one you took down the line?
It's in Glen Heights.
Is it Glen Heights? Okay. All right. Sounds good.
What's the deal with that one?
He just called and wants it repaired. So I was gonna head out there, but for some reason I thought it was an Ennis. I'll probably swing out there tomorrow. I'll take a look at it. Moral of the story: you guys mess things up, and it's up to yours truly to come to the rescue, like Superman, Mr. Fix-It over here, just fixing everybody else's mess up. You hire more drivers so you don't be behind the wheel all the time, but then you're behind the wheel always repairing the shit that your drivers break. So it is what it is. Can't really get up on the phone pole. I didn't bring a ladder that big, but we're gonna cut this off. How you doing? Here to fix this. All right. Let's see here. These power lines. These lines don't really do nothing. Take these. Shout out to our sponsors. We can come another day and tie that up. But for now, we're good. Hey, chicken, you ever been there? It's she's just being facetious. Now we know what to do with it. Over here at the Texas Motor Speedway.
TMS.
And I don't know what we're doing here, but we're about to find out. We got called up to be their official.
Okay.
Okay, maybe not. We'll see. How you doing? Morning. Are you Chris?
Hi.
No. Oh, okay. Hi, Mike.
What's going on, Mike?
How are you? Dumpster Expo.
Oh, thank you.
The infield right now wouldn't be available. Ultimately, I think that's your better spot for what you're looking to do. Completed, and they take a couple weeks to kind of do the whole thing.
Okay. Okay. Would you have access or recommend any like big tents in case of bad weather?
Yeah, so we have the provider that we use. We can get you the information and stuff like that.
Okay.
They do everything for us for race weekends or for our events. We source out tents, chairs, furniture, stuff like that. So they handle all that for us.
Okay.
But then outside is where it's a little different. Where we have kind of that patio furniture layout. Everything is right now kind of condensed up against the wall, so that it doesn't get damaged by the weather.
Sure.
But it usually gets set out depending on what you want out here. We can move it in, or we can just spread it out and set it up like we normally would out here. But this is more of where like we do, it's kind of like a happy hour kind of setting. There's TVs on the columns. For race weekend, we set out all that patio furniture and have a big bar in the middle. Private events, they've used the furniture just for kind of some people come out, take a look outside, have their meetings indoors, or they've done kind of a stage with music, entertainment, and arcade games out here. So it just really depends on what you want.
Okay.
But this is kind of where I ideally wanted to give you that other option if it wasn't in November. Because of that concourse, you can definitely set up a lot on the concourse here and tie into the terrace, or even the concourse at our start-finish line, which is just a big open space where we've done shows with, what do you call it, bobtails, Peterbilt. They did a bunch of trucks in there. So they just
Yeah, I saw that on your website.
So that's what, it can't hold that large of an event. It's just, unfortunately, timing. At that time of the year, it's already kind of taken up by our live show.
Okay. That concourse was down there, or you said it's over here outside?
It ties all the way.
It just, okay.
From here, we can take stairs down, and then ties from here all the way to that way. It just, out there is where we have built-in bars, and then you have the access to kind of walk out and peek. Whereas down here, just stuck underneath the grandstands is all. Okay.
And so, like, so when you talk about infield, it's literally like
that garage. So where you see that white van, that's one of our garages. That garage, the fenced-in perimeter is all concrete. So that's kind of where we're also mindful of what type of events we have out here, because the weight can damage a lot of the asphalt that we have.
Okay, yeah.
But when we're talking really extreme heavy kind of stuff and moving around, we use the concrete in the garage. That's about 150,000 square feet, and the garage itself is about 20-ish thousand square feet.
Okay.
So that's ultimately kind of what would have been ideal for y'all, because you have the ability to set it all up around that. Guests can come and park in this big lot here, and then the inside you can do a lot of that stuff that you would normally do. And then down there, because I know you also, I saw kind of the video from last year's, you had a podcast room set up somewhere. So that's where you can use the garage, or you have access to tie into the media center as well, to have been able to do that. We can find space here on this side as well, but ultimately I think that would have been a better fit for you. It's just, like I said, it's just already booked by other crew for almost 4 weeks. And then we have other manufacturers that come out and take the facility offline for about a month or so, and then anything that pops up that might be kind of every now and then, stuff like that. So
does your NASCAR race ever go into October, November?
It's been the spring, so our fall race is no longer here.
Okay.
So the last couple of years, it's only been the spring race. And
I think we did 1 or maybe 2 laps. I don't remember how, but they had a pacer car in front of us, and then
estimated dimensions of the space, and that way we can at least start plotting stuff. If you wanted to do something, what would it look like if we have 100 tables in the inside, or whatever it might be, right? We can kind of plot something like that. That way we can get a better idea of what it might look like.
Okay.
It just helps visually to see it on a paper sometimes.
Yeah.
After you see it in person.
We're all blue collar, obviously, guys, right? I mean, NASCAR, American AF, I mean, blue collar. It just goes together. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we're like, we're thinking about the convention center and all this other stuff. And like, that's not tie that into the brand, right? It's just like another corporate event or another. If we were able to do this for sure this year, I would hopefully like to upgrade even next year and do the Infield. It'll be like ideal.
Yeah, no, for sure. Capacity wise, you're able to fit pretty big, large stuff in there.
I mean, yeah, we wouldn't take up that much space. At least unless we keep growing. Our show trucks, I should say, the show ones, the ones that are in the show. And then we have like, we let our vendors bring in used equipment to sell, at the show and stuff like that, which would be obviously like off-site and stuff. But even a small section, even from here to that building, the edge of that building would be super ideal, if possible.
Because they're going to barely start dropping stuff.
Mm-hmm.
By that point, you already kind of have everything dropped, and you're just kind of tying everything into the structure, the columns, like
for it and stuff. At least offer it.
And it's good visual noise. Like it'd be out, you see them, draw the people up here, out here, and it's just something neat to kind of see.
Do you have a minimum number that would need to have sign up before you say, okay, well, we could do it for you? Like, is there like 50 people, 20 people, 100 people? No,
we've done groups as small as 5 all the way to a couple hundred.
Okay.
It just really depends on what it is that you're looking to do. And as long as those kind of services that are required are all covered and the school's covered for whatever that is, if it works financially, it makes sense. Some groups will do it, others just won't. There's a drive program where it's like you sit in that course 30 minutes and then you get behind the wheel yourself and you're out on the track.
Okay.
With the professional and the passengers.
Gotcha.
That's a little more on the pricier end, but also just takes a little longer because of the caution that you have to do or sit through. Whereas the ride along, it's just more of jump in the car, get your fire suit on, helmet, jump in the car, and go out. It's like 5-6 minute experience.
How cool. Okay. Yeah, that's probably what we would probably.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'd be down there for a couple, an hour. Right.
Yeah.
Advertising, like obviously the screen, that's probably all off. There's no opportunities to put stuff on the screen or.
So if the event in the infield doesn't utilize it, we can look at utilizing that as well. And there's different price points for that.
Okay.
We'll definitely want to see anything that goes up on there prior to it happening, just because we also just want to be mindful and protectful of like our partners and stuff.
Sure. If there's any possibility again with that section, would be phenomenal. Yeah. And just let me know, and then I gotta talk to the other co-host and see what we can do as far as pricing and stuff. What's on this side? Anything on drop
It's
below
just
this?
concourse as well, right? So
Okay. The other side of the.
Okay.
Probably another area that we can use for load-in. Well, there's a couple of ways of getting onto our concourse, but that's about it.
So this is considered a concourse too?
Yeah, so it goes all the way around. This takes you more to what we call Burnout Alley, which is the backstretch where there's campers during race weekend.
Okay.
That's really the only time that's utilized back there, but it's just kind of something that goes all the way around. And this is just that road, so we call it the concourse still.
Okay.
How many years have you been doing this show?
This will be the 4th.
Okay. And last year was at
A rodeo.
Under Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it literally in the rodeo, which was really cool, but it was dusty.
Yeah.
The dirt was super dusty.
The dirt was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was.
The cleanup afterwards of the equipment took a while.
Yeah. First day was fine, and then all of a sudden we get there from overnight, all the dust settled, and everything was just covered for the second day.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no. But it was cool. I mean, it was something different. The first 2 years we did it at the co-host site, their parking lot, outside, and that was that worked for a little bit, but we wanted to move it more off-site.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks again.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate your time.
American AF Dumpsters.
Thank y'all.
Have a good one. You too. Have a good one. All right, so we are on track.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
We are on track to working this deal out here at the Texas Motor Speedway. We'll see. Get ready, because just like our businesses, we want to take this show, we want to take you guys to the next level. We want to speed up our processes. We want to speed up our velocity into growing our businesses. So that's enough references to the racetrack. There's going to be so many if we can close this deal out and actually have the event here. And then looking forward, having it at a one central location like here is going to be super cool. So can't wait. We're going to head back because it's about an hour and 15 minutes from my place. But yeah, this is a cool spot. Hopefully I'll see you guys here. And by the time this video drops, hopefully what we'll do is by the time this video drops, we'll have a link below for you guys that are already early bird tickets. Let's go. Check it out right behind me, the Texas Motor Speedway. Dumpster Expo 2026 is coming to you fast. You don't build tracks like this for average performance. You build them for champions. And in 2026, the Dumpster Expo is coming right here. The waste industry is growing fast. Cities are expanding. Contracts are getting bigger. Competition is getting tougher. If you want to stay ahead, you need more than motivation. You need strategy, relationships, you need execution. And that's what happens at the Dumpster Expo. This isn't just another event. If you don't come, your competition will. It's where operators come to increase utilization, improve margins, and build real momentum going into the next year. Dumpster Expo 2026, Texas Motor Speedway, hosted by American AF Dumpsters and Keystone Waste Solutions. If you don't come, your competition probably will.